This episode well, first thing we're gonna do is talk to Julian Tennyson, drinking sapphire wine.
Have you seen this man?
Yeah, shut up. Let's get some discovery for some XP.
Are those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
For the following story.
I have no idea. Let's talk to this one.
Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Jack, nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Not much shit, so I'm in pound. Safe as say I'm heading for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate brats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you want to talk to Janai? To Junlei, go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Sorry, I ditch. Not no need to be so formal,
Force
Parvati.
of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Alright, don't be sharp requesting time off when you compare notes in person.
In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest.
Why does she remind me so much of myself? Thanks. Good job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
And no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Intelligence, need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable wait.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you the part from the back
Good.
bays.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Got it. Happiness is a warm spaceship. Ironically, our spaceship being warm is the issue. Here we go. This is in the back bays. Alright, here we are.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Let's talk.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time
Yeah.
to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
So, persuade 40. Put that down before you incinerate the entire
I know
deck.
this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts Joe Wayne sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So I can grab that part
You
then.
don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Fine, here's 640 bits.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the lady?
This is more important, Parvati.
Principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Thanks, McCreed. Leveled up, level 8. So on perk points. So on and stealth. Yeah. Let me just get one of these perks. That'll do.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Careful with that shit.
Alright. Parts to be in here.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Okay, the radiator part.
Pleased as pie when we show her these.
We didn't even have to rip and tear for it. I'm sorry, but seeing her in that position is funny. Let's go up to the Groundbreaker promenade. Alright. We are back here, now it's Dr. Jolene.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got the part for radio, now
Good
what?
work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
I'm on my way down now.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alright, Parvati.
My dad taught me some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll kill him. There's one dead. Oh, that sucks.
Dig fast if you can. Shoot fast if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Alright. Let's have to fight.
Processing.
Watch out!
Nice one, Captain.
unexpected beginnings.
We got trouble!
The style rate. There's that.
System.
Oh, we gotta find a way to get up. Oh, wait, this has to go down here. Didn't have to go up.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump. And if you don't know what that means, just look
Investigate.
Alright, let's take care of this. So I'll jump in pumps.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by when it's on the way over there. Groundbreaker OC.
Alright. Ah, why that hurt?
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Alright.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
We'll be on our way. Alright, gotta take care of a few things. Groundbreaker not agreeable.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make...
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
This is another companion.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
I mean, I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Alright. I'm gonna need to get disguise too. Talk to
Can't
her.
say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Told me, Leroy told me to get off his ass while you're sitting
Did he
there.
now? Mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alrighty. Now we got the actual there's an actual disguise you can grab here somewhere. No, it's somewhere around here. There it is. Mark ID cartridge, the only way to enter a restricted area. See? You'll activate the shroud. If the shroud runs out, they'll catch you. You have to talk your way out of it.
Infectious disease myself.
To the last ratchet on Grunt in time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What?
She's worried about you a lot.
Rimini, she really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Alright.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do to get you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
So you think the board has someone follow you and now you're hiding out?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Oh, you asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'd have to undone for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Alright. Now we have to talk to Undone Bedford. The shroud goes out once you leave the restricted section. Did not mean to bring out my gun. Our worst contact, we have to talk to Alfred Bedford. The fancy looking guy that we talked to earlier about getting our ship unimpounded. I talked to him again. I'm trying how many worth that. That should be enough.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you?
I'm here about Jesse Doyle. I want a debt sale.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral...
I'll pay it off for her.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill...
Total what? That's nothing. I'll cover that.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
We're leaving. Level up. Level 9. Some in dialogue. Some in stealth. So put some in tech. That's good. Now we can talk to Ellie. Medical bay out again.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Talk
The
to
good
Ellie.
news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
I say you're working me just because I helped Jesse.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on my ship. It's top of the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Oh, we can now join the party. Alright. Now let's talk to, what do you mean, sir? Yeah, let's talk to...
If it's between the unreliable and the rest and go, I believe I'll sleep on the ship.
Let's talk to
Bless
old
my
Lady
heart.
Gladys.
A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Thing you just sent me. He said you can send me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be
30,000 bits. It is hard to come
If you
by.
find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
See, it's a lot. Tell me about this opportunity.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. What's your details?
You know Edna, over in engineering. Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more, man.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost. Corporate secrets, guy.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Thank you for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Aw, thanks. That was old Lady Gladys. A weird combination of both sweet and a criminal. Let's head back to the Groundbreaker. The unreliable.
This is it.
Oh yeah, well first.
I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Alright, let's at least try. Don't worry, I got that earlier market ID. Oh, darn it. Well, hold on, I'll come back with it. Hold on, I gotta find a way to get a mag pick.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Done.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Got it. Jet the data cartridge.
I can finally find out where that Scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Alright. Now I assume I gotta talk to. I gotta get the bike car.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
This all you hesitate there, biker. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding them. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
So, sounds good. Let's go. Said to Betsy unreliable. Well,
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
I'm about to end the episode, but I'll take care of one more thing.
Who wants to play an impromptu talk?
Second?
Yeah, sure.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You're pretty eager for this of someone you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
You're hard enough, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
We'll see you in the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Alright. Felix can now join the party. But then the episode, let's see if it auto saves. No, it doesn't. Anyways, this has been Wildfire Micro. This has been Let's Play Outer Worlds. In this episode, we're gonna head off to some different planets. Until then, see you guys later. Bye bye.